right, we'll call this meeting to order. Plant and equipment meeting, Tuesday, the 2nd of November. Call to order. Let's see, do we have any public or committee comments before we begin? Hearing none. The first item is the Pacific Hydrotech acceptance of contract work.
Yes, we
Okay.
have it here for you this month. I don't know, maybe we turn the volume up or something quick. In your packet, there is a memo from Bill Hoffman at Krieger and Stewart, recommendation of acceptance of contract work for well pumping plant 35 by Pacific Hydrotech Corporation. And it lays out all the change orders, the original contract amount and such. Essentially, they were substantially complete at the end of March based on startup and commissioning of the well and being able to use the well. And after that, they did have punch list items that took a little while to complete. They've indicated they'll have to us the O&M manuals this week. That is the only thing that's outstanding. There were a total of 14 change orders. Most of them pretty minor. Some actually giving us credit. The total of the change orders ended up being $59,661.21, which is just a little under 3% of the original contract amount. So the adjusted contract amount is $2,013,561.21. And we are recommending that the district accept the contract work. Afterwards, a notice of completion will be filed, and then after the lien period, the district will make a final payment, which is release of the retention, which is around $100,000 right now.
So this is work that's been done already, right?
Correct. This
Okay.
work is completed
So we owe
now.
about, how much did you say we owe now?
Around $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 5% of the contract amount.
Do we approve that here, or do we nominate that to the board next?
You would recommend it to the board.
The board.
Mhm.
We'll accept it, and then it'll go to the board, if that's what you want to do.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me, too.
Okay.
We'll accept it and go on to the board.
Item 4, well 33.
Sorry, I forgot to turn my microphone off. Best with 2 S's, BESST, is scheduled to perform their sand/gravel invasion survey on Thursday, November 18th. Best Drilling and Pump is going to mobilize to install the temporary pump and piping on the Monday before that, on the 15th. It'll take them a couple days to get that set up. So hopefully after we get that survey done, we'll have some answers about what's going on with well 33 that I could report to you.
Okay. Item 5, D-zone and C-zone booster stations.
This project's out to bid. Bids are due November 17th. We had a required pre-bid site walk last week, and we did have 9 prime contractors present for the pre-bid meeting.
Wow.
So we had a good turnout, a lot of interest in the project.
I thought everybody was busy.
Definitely not.
They're just gonna send their COVID people up here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, new replacement reservoirs.
So the next day, the reservoirs, that's out to project's out to bid also. It's due November 18th. And we had our required pre-bid meeting last week also, the day after the other one. And we started here in the office, and then we took all the contractors around to all 4 of the tank sites. We had 7 contractors come to that meeting. So again, good turnout. 3 of the contractors were prime tank erecting contractors. So we were happy to get those 3 here. So we expect, and you had to come to these meetings in order to bid on the project. So good turnout. We were real happy. And the weather was great. Didn't have wind and rain and all that, so we're good.
Nice. Okay, post-earthquake, Cal OS.
I don't have anything on this yet. We're still waiting for payment. I kind of double checked to see when it was submitted. It was kind of mid-September, so it hasn't really quite been 2 months yet. So I'm going to give it another month, I think, before I bug them and try to follow up and see if we don't get the payment in the next month or so.
Okay.
gosh, it was in the 70s, 70-something thousand, somewhere around there, yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
SCADA system update?
Currently, the district is still awaiting some items from ATSI as far as the SATs for 11, 13, arsenic plant 1 and 35. There's also some as-built that are due to us and some synchronization issues with the virtual machines. We plan to have a conference call. We've reached out to them to have a conference call on Thursday to address the final items that are due.
Arsenic treatment?
We received a quote, an estimate from Pure Flow to replace the under drains for 2 vessels. We've reached out to them again to ask for a revised quote, which would have Pure Flow replace the media instead of the district placing the media, so that we can assure that the media is in how they would want it done. And we're still waiting for that quote.
Solar production?
Sorry. Are the arsenic plants offline now for the
No,
winter?
they're currently still running.
Still gone.
Solar production?
All right, looks like for October, we have an actual savings of 37,884, which comes in below the guarantee of 43,152. Looks like the main culprit is well 33 site, which I believe that's because the inverter is down, offline.
Well, 30, that was well 30.
As well 30s. So they didn't give us a reason why there's no.
I didn't see any production for well 33 at all last month on their report. So I'm thinking if we're not using electric there, I don't think anything's, I don't know, but I didn't see anything in the report for well 33.
If a solar field is generating, it should go through.
It should,
So that's something we're
I don't know
gonna
if
have
they've
to
got-
follow up on.
yeah. The cell was blank.
Yeah, there's no comment on that. And that was received like yesterday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just got it yesterday. They actually do send us another report again on the 15th of the month that's supposed to be, if there's any issues updated, they'll update it by the 15th.
So if that particular system wasn't working, then it should add to more credit.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, right now we got the guaranteed 43 and we're at 37, so, I mean, hell, they could order another 5 or 6 for being low this time, right?
Right.
We'll have to verify if the site was actually down or or if they just didn't get the data.
Right.
Yeah, you can see it on that second page. There's no number in there for well 33 for October at all. Yeah,
Okay.
so I can follow up on that. If I can get it before the board meeting, find out.
Okay. Future agenda items. Any topics? Director Cordell?
I'm good.
Okay. Any comments from the group? Okay, well, I guess we'll terminate the meeting at 12 minutes past 2. Good thing we got started later. We would be really early.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you set the record.